very well thought out.
Yeah, that's almost an understatement. I mean, it feels like that's something that only Pronax can actually pull off. And we are jumping into the game, guys. Here we are live with Team LDLC from France against the Polish squad, Virtus.pro here on Cash. And Virtus.pro will be starting off on the T side here for their pistol round. Looks like they're going to go for a quick push on mid, just gunning down MBK as they make their way up short here. So very aggressive, very quick from the polls so far.
And this is super, super dangerous for LDLCs. They only had one guy in the site, but he seems to be hiding it very well.
It does look like Smith is able to pick up one kill, but the trade does come from Bialy. So slowly but surely they have the site, but the problem is that a lot of time was wasted by that guy that was hiding in there. Now Shoxy's up close, right next to the bomb planter. Just quick one shot there to deal with Pasha. There's 2 players remaining on the site, and it is an easy cleanup so far for LDLC. They've got all the ground they need, and there comes the last frag. LDLC will take the round, and that was a really nice retake.
Yeah, MBK did a mistake in middle. Like he pushed out or got very eager to go out and hunt for the kills there. But at the same time, he got important information. He saw almost every T player, so the mass rotation came in, and they were coordinated instantly because almost all CT players were coming from the same direction, and they just went for a fast retake with Shoxy just jumping straight into the site. And yeah, it's very, very important also to delay the plant for the guy in a site.
It looks like they just go straight up for the bite here. You know, getting the bomb down, they got an extra $800 for everybody, and they decided, let's just buy up. So this is definitely quite a ballsy play coming in here from Virtus.pro, trying to throw off LDLC, expecting perhaps just a normal eco, maybe some P250s, not the Galil and the Scout on Pasha.
Yeah, and I'm surprised they're not like actually trying to go for any strategies or trying to pressure something a bit more. They try to boost up in middle. They have control over middle. And this is one play where LDLC seems to favor to let mid go and just get the information, as Snacks actually gets control over a site.
And MBK is going to go down straight away as well. So Bialy is getting that entry with his friend, and that's going to allow them to just quickly get the plant down on A, and they're all already set up for it in LDLC. They don't even know what hit them at this point. We have Smith, Shoxy, and Kyoshima left over. Smith's able to pick off Pasha, who was hiding in the vents, but Neo hiding in this position. He's not going to falter as he does drop Smith with the CZ. We have Shoxy and Kyoshima left, but it feels like they are quite afraid of this site. They're not going to go for that that defuse attempt, that retake attempt, and it's going to be a round for Virtus.pro as we see Neo take down Shoxy. So really good stuff here from Virtus.pro.
I mean, I think all credit goes to Snacks, even if he only gets 1 kill this round. He heard the rotation from MBK going to mid, and he just instantly told himself, okay, I got a one-on-one duel on the A site, and I think Happy actually had a really, really awkward position in that rotation from MBK. So very, very well played Snacks, who got the A site for basically free after that kill.
I have to say, I almost never see those surprise buys. They look like, especially after they got the bomb down, usually you're like, well, we just only have to eco once anyway. So it seems like a massive risk, but they really make it work, do these polls. So Virtus.pro now in a commanding position. We see 2 Deagles on Shoxy and Kyoshima there, and they're going to go for this squeaky door push, which I've seen them do before quite successfully, and they do actually pick up a kill, but that looks like all they are going to get.
They actually fully bought with all their money, I think, LDLC, so this is really, really good for Virtus. I'm not sure I agree with that decision from LDLC. Virtus wasn't really in low amounts of cash since they had a lot of surviving members, so there was no need to actually make that force buy.
Yes, that's a really good point actually. I think, you know, it is strange, isn't it? I mean, pressure on economy, I get it, but it didn't feel like they were really off balance on economy at all.
I think it wasn't just a force buy, it was like a bad force buy, because you don't really get the why you force buy often isn't just because you have low money, it's because you have the chance to punish the other team and you have the chance to get 2 rounds instead of 1. And I think they miscalculated that LDLC, or it was, in my opinion, not worth buying in that situation.
usually when from the games that I've seen of them, they do love to try to like pressure the economy at all times. But I think this is the first one I've seen where it was a bit too marginal.
I
And
mean, if you look at the money of Virtus, they would have bought up even if they lost that round. So.
All right, so 2-1 for Virtus, and they're already starting off looking very good. And LDLC definitely have to just try to compose themselves now and figure out, once they've got this eco out of the way with, what are they going to go with strategy-wise, and what is is that like is that a sawn off on Snacks?
Yeah, I think is he holding door on A?
Quickly see that, there he is with the sawn off the Kraken. The Kraken strikes, gets the kill Hunter, happy with it and everything. That is cool. I think that's the first time I've seen sawn off frags. We get the second one onto Smiths. And maybe he's going to change the meta right there. The squeaky push with sawn off. It's a new thing.
I think it might be something along the lines with, as we do in Fnatic, we put two guys on pistols. So they always jump in. And if you lose that gun, it's not as detrimental as losing an AK pushing the site to get the information. So it might be something along those lines that they want to push with a weapon on close distance, but so Snacks is gonna be that person, but they don't wanna sacrifice a good gun.
And I really like that. It sounds really smart. That sounds really smart, I'm not going to lie. And the Virtus.pro right now, they're doing the smart thing too. They're just playing passively, seeing if LDLC will try to pressure them. And so far, so good. We've got Happy who's kind of jumping up and down, doing this little slide, where you can kind of like stick yourself there for the spot. And this is a very common move, actually. It's something that pretty much everyone should copy if you're not already doing it. You're A-man if you're going to play that far back.
I just want to point out that LDLC did a really, really good move there. They pushed two guys on B and rotated another guy if they would get contact. So there were three guys if the contact would have been made. And now they know that it's not going to be B, and they rotate instantly to A.
We do get the aggression from Kyoshima there, and in fact he's going to get a kill, but get a lot of information with it as well. Neo getting actually flanked there from Shoxy as well, so it's not over. And all of a sudden this pressure from LDLC is really throwing a wrench into the works of Virtus.pro.
But look at the early information they have. They have already won in B, and they have a fast rotate with MBK in mid. So I mean, it was totally worth it trading those kills that late in the round. They know what site it's going to be.
And here is Smith in the site. He's going to get a quick kill onto Bialy and a second one over at headshot towards Snacks. And now it's just all on Taz, who is coming in. But he's got 3 players to find. And this is going to be very awkward. And indeed, MBK is going to finish him off. And very well played by LDLC. As you said, that was a stellar push there on B storage.
Yeah, and I really, really like that they rotated an extra guy in case of a defense from the T there. So good, smart, tactical play from LDLC as well.
And let's see what they've got in store for us now. We have Pasha actually AWPing. He's going to go for the timing pick actually towards white box. Goes for the flick. Gets shut down by MBK, expecting it.
He leg shot him through the box.
Oh yeah, and he like 50 health. Alright, so it's a shame though to lose the AWP so early. And now they've got to try to understand, where do we go from now? It seems like they're just, playing it slow. Seeing if, again, any push will come in. Got Snacks just waiting by Squeaky, and I'm sure you can hear a lot on Squeaky as well. And Virtus.pro slowly moving towards that A-bomb site.
Yep, and LDLC has really, really defensive positions right now. I mean, Smith has middle. They're playing 2 on each side, and that's enough. The only problem is that they're making the same push in B again, which is smart. Now they know it's going to be A, 100%, so the rotation is coming in. I really, really like that they're doing that push when they don't have any information on the map. So I think LDLC is in a really, really good spot to win this round.
And some good counter grenades actually coming in to make Virtus.pro's life a little bit more awkward, but still they're going to come around for these frags onto the bomb site. There is 3 entry kills, just one after another. Neo's going to get that bomb down, and now Smith is on A main. And he looks like he's going to go for this run right now. He's going to catch someone in the back, but won't find anything, and it's going to be another round by Virtus.pro. So we're kind of going back and forth right now, but it looks like LDLC's economy isn't quite as hardy to deal with this situation.
That was a good push from Virtus, but I still think that LDLC should be in the favorable position there. They're a man up, and they basically have 4 men on the A side defending. I think it was a bit of miscommunication. They didn't know that the smoke actually blocked off the people holding the other way around to site, so they got really punished for that and just, yeah, smashed. But good play from Virtus.
We did see the spotting there from over the kind of T-Red and T-Main there, and they're so scared right now of any close-range pistols. Just slowly working all the positions out together, making it safe to progress. We've got Smiths there, going to spot a couple players. So LDLC might just have an idea of what's happening now. They've put all the pieces of the puzzle together, but Bialy and Neo are going to make 2 frags at the entrance here of A main. There goes Bialy with number 3 onto Happy, and now it's just 2 players left for the pistols, and they get flanked all over the place. And easy cleanup, very methodical push there through mid and an A main by Virtus.pro, not leaving anything to chance.
Yeah. I'm getting a bit worried for LDLC. I mean, they're not in a great money situation. They're gonna force up this round. Feels like they need some kind of op to actually take the first contact, maybe go for an entry without any risk. But Virtus has 5 rounds, and I expect them to have a really, really solid CT side, which LDLC haven't had so far. So this is looking like it can get out of hand for LDLC.
Ooh, wow, Shocks with that boost there. Wow, that's some new technology right there. Lovely stuff. Neo going down over in B storage, and
they have really, really good like moves and plays. How they get entries and how they get information, LDLC. But it's just when Virtus do their execution on the sites, they seem to be super good. I mean, once they decide to take a site, they basically take it. So it's not over yet. They won the 4-on-5 last time cleanly after they lost the entry.
And a very good boosted position here for Happy over there, right next to A main. This is a thing you can kind of do once at the start of every round. We can have Virtus.pro actually taking control of short, moving up A main for the A split right now, and it's going pretty well. There's one guy still in the site though. Should be Happy lurking around there. In fact, there's one guy in Squeaky Door. No, there he is up on the boost spot. 2 frags found from this spot there with that silenced M4 before they know what's hit them, and Bialy finally does make the trade, but now he is alone. And let's see what he's able to do. Smith is going to find the kill. So well played to Smith there. But that position from Happy, maybe he can't use it again, but they sure made it count that round.
Very, very good play from him. I mean, he was super cool. He lost one teammate in the site. He didn't revenge frag him. He knew that he would get at least the bomb plant and do extra damage. And I mean, they didn't even know where he came from. It was really, really smart play from Happy. Secure them that round. I think otherwise, without that boost, LDLC could have lost that round easily.
Oh, and Smith's here going to actually spot Pasha through the smoke, through the wall of smokes there to try to conceal exactly what Virtus.pro are up to. But they are working on A main. They're all in A main right now. And LDLC, they might have a very good read on this situation. Having a man push so far, into mid. Looks like they are rotating pretty effectively here. 3 men on the A bomb site. Neo's going to grab the kill onto Smith so far, and the spray down from Smacks onto Happy. That should gain them access to the site. But we've got 2 more LDLC players, very close range. Shoxy and MBK putting in some good work here. And Shox with another fantastic kill onto Bialy. And now it's on Snacks with that bomb planted, but Shoxy's all over it. And that's going to be the round there for LDLC. So back and forth between these 2 teams.
Yeah, it's a lot of individual plays and small moves for LDLC, whilst Virtus, I feel like they're playing more like as a team than LDLC. But yeah, good individual play from Shoxy there, reading the situation. I mean, the whole LDLC team kind of just mass rotated once they saw the nades, which is something you can do against team who don't fake, but gives Virtus now an opportunity to fake since they saw that mass rotation. So they gotta be careful in the future.
That's why we do have the 2-man set up here on B to take over Vents Room here from LDLC. And Neo's actually pretty close behind the smoke. So we have seen that LDLC have this propensity to want to actually push B storage. And this round definitely could be an interesting round to try and move like that. We have Neo creeping into the vent room right now. There is a player up in the vent. Smith's going to get caught from behind. His players on B abandoning the vent room, leaving it open for Neo. And now we have Virtus.pro making a rotation here, looking towards that B split. They're already in the vent room. Shoxy from the headshot gets 1 kill. That's all he will find, though. And now, with MBK dealing with 1 player who's trying to distract the rotation from A. And in the meanwhile, Virtus.pro are on the B bomb site. But here goes Kyoshima making his way up from the site. Gets a double with the bomb dropped. And now Pasha remains alone here for Virtus.pro. From the vent room, looking for those players, looking for those French Frenchman there. He's going to find one in Kiyoshima at the back of the site, but Happy in an unknown location. He's got a good idea, though. Either upper or lower. Pasha making his way, and he's got 30 seconds on the clock to use as he picks up the bomb. And Happy slowly hears that bomb planted, going to make his way forwards. And Pasha now going to turn the corner. Happy slowly makes his way around, finds the shot, and Pasha will go down. Very well played there from Happy to get the defuse in that situation. Pasha almost, though, almost.
Yeah, I mean, Kirishima amazing 2 frags, very, very important for them to win the round. I kind of feel like he did a mistake over peeking there. He could have just jumped the box and like spotted, because he knew he had the bomb on site, so he should be in a nearby vicinity. But he took the duel 1-on-1, which is something you shouldn't maybe do in a 2-on-1 situation, but it worked out in the end. Good clutch there, and Neo with the op on the B side. Something we've seen more regularly from Virtus is Neo picking up that op, not only on Cash, but other maps as well.
And it is pretty sexy, I got to admit. I really do like seeing that, and he's pretty consistent with those picks. And we're going to have to see now how the reaction falls into place for LDLC. Now they're a man down right at the start of the round. Oh no, Pasha going to take down MBK. Just get a quick pick on mid as we see the smoke go into obscure information in mid. Even more for LDLC. They're not going to know exactly what Virtus.pro are going to go for. So it feels like LDLC need to make a bit of a gamble here. Looks like Pasha's going to take down Messiah. Happy. It's too easy for Pasha right now, but finally there is the return from Shoxy. We just have Shoxy and Smith left. Here comes Shoxy from pickup truck. So many players to deal with, get smoked off, and looks like Smith is joining him here. And looking at the money, it is pretty bad for them. It would have been an amazing round for them to win, but this is just, it's no hope surely.
It was really a good play again for Virtus. They just waited. They knew CTs had to make rotations because they had no info anywhere. And Pasha got another pick and they just went for the A side. So, I mean, just stellar play from Virtus T side. I mean, even the rounds they've lost, they've been close. They've gotten into the opportunities where they have one-on-ones with bomb planted. So, I mean, everything they do works, even though LDLC has picked up rounds. We've never seen a situation where LDLC just crushes the attack and gets money control and etc. So, I mean, the pressure Virtus is having on LDLC is just very, very good.
And also we have the AWP on Pasha this time, so to see what he's going to be doing with it. Not actually working with the spawn, it seems, but might just go for the pick on middle as they do cross over towards white box. And he can try to do this through the smoke as well, but looks like he's going to just delay the push a little bit, just find an angle through that smoke. And LDLC have 2 men right on the bomb site of B right now, just committed there, and a 3rd man quite defensive on middle as well. So definitely very defensive stuff here from LDLC, not looking for information, really feeling that Virtus.pro will be very ready for any kind of an aggressive move or a pick. They don't want to give away their weapons in a situation where they don't have an advantage. And with this 5-6 scoreline, the pressure is mounting on LDLC, as has been highlighted. This is quite the CT-sided map, and some great picks coming out here. Nice little boost there, MBK and Happy. Team players working out.
Just delay the Ts now. They should not try to get any more duels. They should win the round with pure rotations from now on. Just revenge fragging. But it doesn't seem like they're actually putting any nades up, which is kind of shocking for me.
And they will actually get the entry. They lose 1 man, but they get the entry into the A bomb site. So the possibility for this plant is real here for Taz. And Taz is up against 3 people right now. He's going to get taken down by Shoxy before he can get the bomb planted. So 6-6 here as LDLC pull back around, but they really can't afford to lose any more at this point.
No, I think, I mean, already Virtus should be pretty happy with 6 rounds on this T half, with consideration of their strong CT half. I'm not sure how good LDLC are on T side, but I mean, 6 rounds that's pretty good. They should be happy.
And here comes a push actually on the A side. They quickly push A main and Squeaky Door. Very unorthodox move here from LDLC. They get the picks both in A main and on Squeaky. MBK still there. They smoke it deep. And that's going to be Virtus.pro completely just destroyed at the start of the round. Really nice little gambit there for LDLC to make this advantage a reality. Got Neo looking for the shots. It's still very possible for Virtus.pro. Pasha does pick up a frag, but Neo's not able to do the same. And Pasha now alone against 4 Frenchmen.
Yeah, and I think they spotted the bomb as well out mid, so yeah. Shoxy takes him down, and LDLC pick up their 7th round.
Was that a 4-man like push, like main and through Squeaky there from them? That was pretty awesome. I don't know if I've actually seen that in with 4 men before. So that's really quite a cool little push there from LDLC. Quite a gamble, but still.
Well, it is a gamble, but I think they probably have something worked out if they weren't, for example, if the T's would do a B rush, they probably have some retake strats for B sides, so they're not letting everything go completely. They're just putting massive pressure on one side. Wow, this eco is going really well.
We do have MBK here coming from CT spawn. He's also got Happy very far away coming from the vent room, but can he actually make his way in? Here he goes. Very timely flash there. Might even get the 2nd kill, but MBK surely to peek out at the same time. Stuck behind the smoke though, and Happy going to drop down from that vent, take the 2nd frag, and we have a very good situation there from LDLC. Even though they lost 3 men, they get the round, and rounds is what counts at this point of the first half as we go into the very last round of this first half, and they get to have their optimal setup, or as they would wish to have it, with the AWP actually on Shox.
Yeah, seems like he's going for a pick on B. Neo has been pretty active.
Yeah, he's not going to find anything just yet. Neo, in fact, is going to get a kill over towards the guy on vent room, so Shox actually going to get smoked off. He's got to really pull back a frag here, and he will. Shoxy going to make it a reality. Very well done by him. And Snacks going to be prowling around outside towards beat storage as Virtus.pro let the situation settle a little bit. They are 1 man down, but they are the terrorists, so they can try to find a way to get an advantage here on the entry. Pasha with a wonderful headshot onto Shoxy over at mid, and this really cuts off or isolates the players of LDLC right now, who are very far away from one another. No team play really possible in this position. We do have a peek coming in here from MBK. Is he going to be getting the back of Pasha? He will. And Virtus.pro are making their way into the B bomb site now. Slowly but surely. The take should be real right now. Do have player from LDLC in the site. It's going to be very difficult. And there it is. Smith's actually going to get the kill right now. Still on the bomb site. Bialy has to get the frag. He does. Bialy might just make this possibility, but looks like MBK is going to crush him with that M4. Great round there from MBK, getting those two very crucial frags. And 96, so they pulled it back a little bit.
Yeah, I still think Virtus showed better potential in this half, because every round they basically did something. I think they even have more frags on the scoreboard than the LDLC team has, even though LDLC got 9 rounds. So I think the way Virtus was playing was really, really good. Solid strategies and how they went on the picking phase. And yeah, so a really good job, Virtus. They could have even got 9 rounds themselves. So a bit lucky for LDLC, but we're going as we go into the CT pistol for Virtus, second half.
And LDLC taking it very slow at the beginning. And it looks like Taz is going to get his friend boosted into the vent. So very, very solid defense around mid. Very fast reactions possible here for Virtus.pro should they spot something. And here it is. They spot a couple players, more than a couple. There's going to be 4 players from LDLC making their way right up mid. And they do get the frags. The drive-by frags from MBK and Shoxy, obliterating the defense there from Virtus.pro, and they are streaming on through, just beelining it to that A-bomb site through CT spawn. Here we go, Shoxy with another kill. It's the unstoppable train of pistols here from LDLC, and Pasha coming in from behind, seeing what he can get done. 2 quick frags with a P2000, and he has Taz to also back him up here from mid, as he's going to come in from short. Now, Pasha can slow things down a bit as he waits for Taz to come into play, but he's still getting those bullets straight into those players from LDLC. MBK going to drop the bomb. Small victory there, but they should get this round after such a start, and they will get the final 2 kills. And almost a nice save there, but not quite enough, and LDLC will take that economic boost at the start of the second half.
Yeah, that looked really weird for LDLC. Thought they had the bomb, and it seemed like they dropped the bomb in A main for some reason, and no one actually picked it up. So they actually lost a couple of players because of that, and they could have taken position and surely secured the round.
Nice little pick there from MBK onto Pasha. Very fast. We're seeing the blistering pace here so far in this second half from LDLC. Just going in, taking no prisoners. Taz right at the back with the P250, and it is yielding some frags here. Even a second one, as Taz still unremoved from that bomb site. And Happy is left to try to win this 1-on-2 with that AK. Trying to work against the players on the headshot and also CT spawn. That bomb just in the middle, in the open on the bomb site. A minute to play with. But with that bomb down there, Happy, he needs to do something here. He can't play around. Just looking for an angle, a stray peek from a Virtus.pro player to give him that one opportunity. But perhaps that may be all he will find here for a shot. Happy now very close to the CT spawn, but they're playing it very slow. Does find the position to take down Taz. It's a 1-on-1 now, and he's going to get the spray down onto Bayali. Well played by Happy in that 1-on-2. Even though they had pistols, my heart would have been pounding in his place.
Yeah, good play from Happy. Calm, collected. I think in the beginning of the round they stressed too much once they actually got to the bomb site B. I don't think LDLC would have been punished too much if they just held the positions and not actually went into the B site. Just to get one frag, collect themselves, and not try to push things too fast. But I mean, they win the round, but it was very, very... Yeah, it cost a lot. I mean, 4 people. If they lose like 2 free guns now, they're in a horrible position for the first gun round.
Yeah, Virtus.pro definitely looking to deal even more damage with those P250s. Looks like Happy will just gun down Bialy at range there at the squeaky door exit. And we have Snacks just waiting in vent rooms as LDLC slowly push up mid. This gives them a lot of options towards A right now, as they are kind of looking for that the short position. But also the B split is still very possible too. So Virtus.pro with just 3 men, how can they understand how to defend what could be or could not be? As we see the frags coming in there from Smiths towards B, and Virtus.pro lets, or rather LDLC lets Virtus.pro know exactly what's up. And it looks like Nia's going to find himself an AK. And that's a wonderful thing to find on the floor there. And Taz and Nia looking to do perhaps more damage here.
Yeah, this round was much more calm and collected. They waited for Virtus.pro to make a move, and they capitalized on it and got the B side for free after that. So just much better anti-ecoing from LDLC this round.
And Nia just waiting in a position perhaps to catch a couple exits. Going to find himself MBK. And switch out the pistol very quickly and re-smoke the position. So looks like it's going to be very hard for them to just swarm him. But Shoxy's actually going to win the 1-on-1 there. And that's going to be a little bit annoying for Neo to lose that AK. But he did get a kill out of it. So that's a pretty big deal. And we can see the impact on Virtus.pro and the money situation for them, but also LDLC, they are a bit lower than they would have otherwise found themselves.
Yeah, so I mean, if Virtus win this round, they should force LDLC to an eco, and looks like Smiths is trying to go for a very quick B pick.
But no one's going to dare peek that angle just yet. They're probably quite aware, I suppose, that an AWP could be lurking. So far they've evacuated any possible angle. But there goes the flash and the pick. So perfectly executed there by Virtus.pro. And Smith's not even getting a glancing shot there. But Happy, oh my god, what a wall bang. Looking for more there. He's been doing his work offline on the servers there. Just, practicing those wall bangs all day. What a result.
Yeah. I mean, a free frag. I guess he was looking for demos, and he knew that they were gonna do an aggressive move like that. Good stuff from him. He's always been pretty good at wall banging, even on Inferno when you could wall bang through the wall to the plant. Snacks does an aggressive move through smokes, no surprise. Gets 2 frags, casually goes to his favorite position, vent.
It is, yeah. I actually did a video on Snacks in vent. Just the entire video is just Snacks in vent. We have Shocks coming around here. He knows Snacks is around, but look at that. Snacks doing a very nice parkour-esque jump there, but he's going to get killed anyway. And we have 2 players from Virtus.pro left alive after this like really damaging round here for both teams. Despite Virtus.pro winning the round, we can see that they are really strapped for cash here. Buy from LDLC could be possible with that 6.6k on Shoxy. And wouldn't be, I would almost expect it from LDLC, but looks like they're gonna save it this time.
Yeah. And the best possible thing would like drop 2 AKs and have rest on CZ nades and armor, but I mean it's a solid buy, but at this point Cash has pretty long range duels, so I wouldn't say it's completely worth it.
And so far they are just taking it really chill. Looks like slowly moving towards A, as we can see. Got Happy there, just chilling with that position on Squeaky. We have 1 single smoke grenade here from Shocks, actually. So that's going to be a pretty critical investment there. Looks like he can actually smoke off Forklift there to get them in quickly. I think that's perhaps where he was aiming that grenade. We can just double check here. In fact, it's going to be smoking off Toxic Barrels towards short. So we have the nades coming in here, and Bialy at the back boxes. Can they take him out quickly? Bialy with a quick snap, going to take down 1 player. It looks like Snacks to take down Happy as well, and Shoxy coming in, finally dealing with Bialy at the back, but now Shox is alone against 2 players. Absolutely doable right now. He has even got himself full armor in this situation. There goes the pop flash, gets the 1-on-1, and executes Taz. Now Snacks left on full health, and Snacks, he will not fail. I rarely ever see Snacks fail a 1-on-1 at like right at the end of the round.
He's a really good clutcher. Plays almost every clutch perfectly. He's just very solid at clutching and doing like reading the opponents. Even his aggressive moves are really thought out, even though some may look pretty risky, and but he's really good at understanding the game.
I almost feel like he's actually their best cash player, and it works out so perfectly that he's always the one to do the clutch retake from B.
Yeah.
It's really cool how Snacks plays this map. Watch his demos, viewers. Watch Snacks demos on this map. And we do see actually an aggressive start for Virtus.pro on mid, and they are actually going to quickly work out that the push is coming from LDLC, and this is their kind of set play in onto this bomb site. Very fast execution here. Happy making the move here onto the bomb boxes, and they have it. MBK going to go for the plant, and this is executed almost perfectly here for LDLC. And this is one of Happy's A-take strats, and you can see just how powerful it is. Kiyoshima going to take down Snacks over by the catwalk. They've got every position covered, but Taz going to come in, and he's going to take down 2 players. It's just Shocks and Kiyoshima remaining as Taz sits precariously on the bomb spot, ticking away. Only 2 points of health remaining on him, and Kiyoshima going to spray him down. But wonderful execution of the strategy, but Virtus.pro almost somehow actually retaking. Unbelievable stuff there from them.
Yeah, I really like that strategy from LDLC. They had almost better actually execution than Virtus. They threw the flashes in the site, MBK just ran through the smoke, and they pushed the backside at the same time that MBK actually entered the site through the smoke. So it was really good and well-tuned execution on that A-take.
And actually, as we're in the eco here for Virtus.pro, I can actually say if you guys like that strategy, I'm doing a video and it should be released on Friday explaining exactly how that one works, because it's a Happy strat, and he's actually told me like of a few other ones which I should look out for that I could do videos of to help people like get an idea of how they execute some of their strats, as he doesn't seem very shy about it, and to be honest, the stuff that he comes up with often is very nice to look at, if not just execute yourself. So good stuff coming in from LDLC. Definitely one of the reasons why they're definitely a top contender, these set plays. And see LDLC just easily clean up this eco now, and 14-8. Virtus.pro having a really rough side here. Yeah,
I mean, I would have guessed before the match that LDLC would go for more of a picking style, you know, which they obviously do sometimes, but they're really successful with the picking style, but they're also successful when they execute their strategies. So they have kind of that both plan A and both like plan B. They can do all kinds of stuff in a really good way. So I'm really impressed by how well they're playing against Virtus, who I think has one of the best CT sides on Cash of all teams.
Yeah, definitely. This is definitely a really good topic to revisit. But this round is looking very crucial. Oh yeah, Fnatic stickers. Almost a Fnatic themed weapon as well.
I like the
orange. But we have Virtus now. We can see they're in such a marginal situation on the buy. We see 2 Famouses and a Scout, and definitely not an ideal situation on the grenades. We have LDLC just playing it slow, readying themselves for just a bit of just picking action here towards middle. 2 very key smokes on mid and white box, forcing back the defenders from Virtus.pro to a kind of a 3A defense and a 2B defense, allowing LDLC to either execute that B split or the A split. It's pretty much all open for them right now, and Virtus.pro just got to find out, what are they going to be doing right now. It looks like they are making their movement all the way up short, actually, and we can just jump onto some of the players there. Shoxy, the kind of point man with this, got the grenade, the Molotov going right to the back of the site here, and this is a very interesting execution coming in onto that A bomb site. MBK going to go straight around to the pickup truck. Entry frags coming in left and right, but here comes Neo, really, really fast from behind as well, but only gets 1 player. Now it's just Taz and Snacks left, an M4 and a Scout. This is going to be incredibly difficult. Snacks rotating back around to mid here, where he's going to find Taz, stumbling into him almost, as we find Happy now bearing down onto Taz, and this looks like it should be very easy pickings for LDLC as they charge down Snacks now.
Yeah, he can't really do that much. Hopefully get a couple of exits, which he doesn't. Shoxy is too strong. And picks up Snacks, and 15-8, and Virtus is broke. Basically, I have to go with pistols, a couple of nades, and yeah.
So they've managed to only get, like, what, 2 rounds so far on the CT side. That's nuts. They never got their momentum going. It's incredible. And LDLC, rocking the full AK setup, and they split across the map right now. The bomb dropped towards mid. They're playing a defensive style just to they open up this this round. And Virtus.pro are trying to feel this out with the pistols right now. They're trying to get that early pick. They've got maybe some movement coming in here towards B storage, but this is smoked off at the moment. And it's like, there go the flash through the smoke. In goes Snacks looking for the first quick frag. They get 1 frag actually onto Shoxy, and even Smith, he goes down as well. So these should be 2 weapons, but can they get to them? Looks like Happy is the last man standing. This is a massive eco play coming out from Virtus.pro, this force buy even, and now Happy going to get caught by the side, and we have a round for Virtus.pro. It's Virtus.pro, it's never over, and we do have overtimes here in the FACEIT League, so it's only 6 rounds.
That might be the actual answer to Team LDLC, what they're doing. Virtus.pro making coordinated pushes instead of just holding the sites, because we've seen how effective LDLC have been on picking them when they just have their standard setups, and defending defensively on the sites hasn't really worked either for Virtus. So kind of have to try this new angle of going aggressive. I think they should try it once more, maybe on another spot, but I think they should keep being aggressive instead of standing like this. 'Cause they seem to be really outplayed tactically when they're defensive.
It's something we saw work for LDLC too with that 4-man A push. They only did it once, but it just kind of was the right round and everything. And we see Pasha going to take down Happy there on Vent Roof. So they know that the B play is coming in now. They're actually very, very well set up to deal with this. And LDLC, they don't even know what they're running into right now. Virtus.pro putting them through the Virtus plow as it's just Shoxy left against 4 players. Shock's going to get a nasty tag there. Great snap there. Oh, Shox with another fantastic headshot for the double, but only 24 points of health. He is facing down Taz right there at the other end of the vent room. Not going to get the kill, but Shox.
Wow, that was
sick.
LDLC had good positions to actually take him out if he took that duel, but Shoxy was too quick. Just got the headshot, and Taz couldn't really reply. In the end, he did, but damage done from Shoxy. Getting Virtus.pro cash a little lower so he can't afford that op and get that money control. I mean, they need to win every round either way, but they're going to have lower amounts of nades each round, and that should benefit LDLC.
And we do have them, like, actually Virtus.pro pretty much kind of posturing towards that A play. It looks like they have gathered the information to figure this out right now. And look at the spray down coming in from Bialy at the back there. Looking like a solid cleanup so far. And Pasha just patiently waiting for an opening there for his teammate. And 5-man cleanup, no problem. Virtus.pro don't lose a single man, and we can see that they're starting to build a little bit of money in the bank to withstand some of the economic damage that could go against them, but they can't lose a round. So this is looking very, very dangerous now. We're seeing the full buy from LDLC.
I mean, they're at least up against 3 weapon rounds, so It's gonna be tough for Virtus, but they have Molotovs now. They have a couple of good nades, so should be able to, as slowly as LDLC plays in the start of the round, waiting for the smokes, etc. I mean, they should be able to buy enough time for the rotates with the Molotovs if they read them correctly.
And I like this from Pasha, actually, really close at the start and then slowly working his way back. That's quite cool, actually. Very safe play from Pasha, gathering information at first, but then not overstaying his welcome. As we see, Virtus.pro still trying to understand what is going on behind the scenes here for LDLC. They are still all just culminated around middle at the moment, just waiting for an aggression from Virtus.pro, perhaps expecting that an answer from Virtus.pro could take that form. However, it looks to be a bit of a delayed push here. In fact, no, not quite even yet. They have the bomber. MBK actually moves straight up by himself towards vents, so they are in mid. So it is a bit of a delayed mid push. And we can see Shoxy there at the white box, going to pop flash himself over. And as he makes his way onto that middle position, going to find himself Neo, who did not expect such a fast response there from LDLC, but great rotation there from Pasha, so timely, and in comes the pick from Smiths on the entry to that B-bomb site, and the B-split is live for LDLC as they go in, and right now Virtus.pro, Taz on the site, shutting them down. There goes the triple as he holds it down for his team, and they keep the hope alive once again for Virtus.pro, who cannot lose a single round or they are done.
Yeah, I mean, I actually liked that round and that strategy from LDLC. They used the same grenades they used for the A-split when they pushed through their own smoke when it faded away, when they went up mid. But this time they went through CT spawn and caught one guy off guard, but Taz individual play holding down that B site just made them win the round. So, I mean, the tactical good, it was theoretically like the right call to make, but individual plays can sometimes destroy that that tactical presence in Counter-Strike.
And the funny thing for me is that it seems like both teams in this matchup have been kind of afraid to buy an AWP because the economies have always been so strained for both teams, always. Yeah. And I think Virtus.pro does seem always to be a team that never wants to risk buying an AWP unless it looks good for them economically, but we do see a slow take there of the B storage as we're just, as they are, working out exactly what LDLC are doing with these pistols. And so far it's going pretty well. They got 2 picks, and we can see the last kind of effort from LDLC is moving towards A right now. We've got Bialy on the back of the site with the Molotov there to try to stop them running towards Forklift. And that's actually a really smart Molotov. We see another one coming in, and so Virtus all over this, but wow, Kiyoshima, that long-range 1D, but there is the spray down from Neo, and he's going to get the triple right at the end, and so they only lose 2 players, and this is exactly why they're afraid to buy an AWP, because otherwise, if you lose too many players in a round, you could be finding yourself without a buy at all.
Yeah, and looking at like the scoreboard right now, everyone is basically doing a good job. Like everyone's pulling their weight on both teams, which is quite unusual actually. The only one that's overperforming is Shoxy. So he's had a good match. Yeah, expected.
Expected. So we have a gun round here from both sides. 15-13, Virtus.pro keeping the comeback hope alive. And once again, LDLC, working what seems to be a rather delayed play. Just waiting back, just killing the time on the clock.
I think they're doing the same play again with the mid take, and I'm not sure what actual site they're going towards, but they're making the play again, and I think that's the correct decision since it wasn't a fail last time. It was just an individual play that destroyed it.
They do make their way through there, but MBK picked off very, very quickly by Neo. Snacks in the vents. And he's like a shark there. You don't want to mess with him right there as it is his territory. And now Snacks going to take down that bomber again. So now LDLC, they've run out of steam here. And Snacks is just, parkouring his way across. They're going to find Happy, and it's another round. And LDLC, they've got to be thinking to themselves, guys, we can lose this now. We can actually go to overtime and lose this game. And so they're just winning from 16-10.
I think they should probably go for fast picks this round. They've been playing really, really slow LDLC. I think they just should pre-fire some angles and just try to get that shot down from either direction. It seems like they're doing kind of a standard thing again. They have like 4 or 5 guys. They're doing an A strat for sure right now. They have few nades, so they don't want to do anything too complicated. They just want to push that site with the few nades they have and win an after plant situation. And I feel like it's maybe too quiet.
Yeah, this is going to be the A set play once again that Happy loves so much and is so powerful. They haven't lost a round that I've seen that they've used this. So this could be the round that LDLC do it with the solid, proven, time-tested A play. In is Smith at the back boxes. They're going to take down Pasha as he marches in, and it's not so clean as it was before. The bomb is down. MBK didn't get the plant this time, and there goes another Molotov from Virtus.pro as they fight back against this A occupation from the French players. And we see Smith and Happy with the last 2 kills, and LDLC barely scraped by when Virtus.pro looked like they were on an unstoppable almost comeback. So really good